Welcome everyone to my channel, that is Fast and Easy Maths, which is dedicated to give you tips and tricks related to mathematics. So students, today we are going to solve a question which has a lot of indices and it has algebra as well. Okay, so it's quite tricky but it's very interesting to solve. Okay, so what do you do in such a case? Whenever you have a root of x into a root of x upon x, all you have to do is over here you focus on your LHS. This we will talk about once we come across some value of x over here. Okay, so now when you have a root under a root, all you have to do is you start with the innermost root. Okay, and root of a is nothing but what? A raised to half. Okay, so this will be now written as what? Root of x into x raised to half upon x. So this is what? Any number which does not have any index on top of it is considered to have an index of 1. Okay, so now a raised to m into a raised to n is nothing but what? A raised to m plus n. Okay, so I can just add these indices. So x raised to 1 plus 1 by 2 upon x. This will come under a root. So this will now become root of x raised to 3 by 2 upon x. Okay. Now this root, if I want to write it in the form of index, this will become what? X raised to 3 by 2 into 1 by 2 upon x. Okay, so now this can be written as what? X raised to 3 by 4 upon x. Now also look over here, we have the index of 1. Okay, but before going ahead I would like to remind all of you all that if you like the way I'm explaining, then please go ahead and hit the like button, because that gives me tremendous amount of encouragement in doing these kind of videos. Also don't forget, at the end of this video I'm going to put up a DIY question whose answers you all can mention in the comment section. So now this we have basically in the form of a raised to m divided by a raised to n. So when you have something like this with the same base but different index, you can just subtract the index. Okay, so this now becomes what? X raised to 3 by 4 minus 1. So that gets you x raised to minus 1 by 4. So basically now I can say this entire value is now coming out to be what? X raised to minus 1 by 4. Okay, so also one very important thing you need to remember is whenever you have an index in negative, I can write this as nothing but what? 1 upon a raised to m to make it positive. So now I can write this as what? 1 upon x raised to 1 upon 4 is equal to 1 upon 256. Okay, now please understand, x raised to 1 upon anything, a raised to 1 upon m, if you have, that is nothing but what? Mth root of a. Okay, so here I am writing this as nothing but what? 4th root of x 1 upon is equals to 1 upon 256. Okay, so now we can directly equate the denominators because everything is coming out to be same. So 4th root of x is equals to 256. Now we need to find 4th root of 256 in such a way so that we get the value of x. Okay, so now please understand, 256, if you look closely, that is nothing but what? 16 square, and 16 is nothing but what? 4 square. So this is coming out to be what? 4 raised to 4. Okay, and this is 4th root of x. So in order to find the value of x, we take the 4th square. So you have x over here and this becomes 4 raised to 4, the whole raised to 4. So this becomes 4 raised to 16. Okay, here you could have also written this like this. Your x would have now become 256 raised to 4. I'm giving you this option because sometimes in your options this is not given and this is given. Okay, so both the values are considered. Okay, so now coming to your DIY. Okay, I'll write down your DIY over here. Do let me know what is the value of root of x upon x is equals to 1 upon 5. Do let me know your answers in the comment section.